Rabbi Abraham Isaac Kook is one of the great religious leaders, thinkers, and mystics of the first half of the 20th century. And at the center of his religious philosophy is the idea that God descends to the world, that he's immanent in everything in the world. And as a result, Rav Kook adopts a fairly optimistic outlook, and he argues that not only the world as a whole, but every particular thing in the world has goodness, has divinity, has holiness. Now, obviously, this idea runs counter to a basic fundamental religious assumption within the Jewish tradition. That is that there's goodness, but there's also evil. There's holiness, but there's also impurity. There are tzaddikim, there are good people, but there are also chotim, there are also sinners. Rav Kook is obviously aware of this characteristic of the Jewish tradition, but he tries to temper it. For example, in Parashat Beshalach, there's the commandment to destroy Amalek. Timchet zecher Amalek. Now, the idea behind this commandment is that Amalek is radical evil. There is nothing redeemable about the nation of Amalek. But Rav Kook argues, on the contrary, there is actually a certain feature of Amalek that is somewhat good, and that religious leaders can see this goodness within Amalek. Now, he doesn't deny the commandment to destroy Amalek, and he argues that currently, because of our spiritual state, the way the world is constructed, we have to try to destroy Amalek. We can't have anything to do with them. We have to relate to them as evil. But there are people like Avraham Avinu, Shaul Amelech. They're able to see the goodness in everything, in Amalek. And we should actually try to model this characteristic of Avraham Avinu. And we should have mercy, and we should love every person, every nation, every being.